she's live. But I'm just waiting for her to join me because she's put a jumper on.
She's just messing with her phone now. Are you on now?
Yeah, you have to go on. Watch it. God. Share it with your... Go log on Facebook, go on to Go Pink and share it on your... She's sat over there. Waiting for it to build an audience.
Hang on, what am I doing here? Right, I'm on rubbish book. What do I need to go into?
I'm going to Go Pink.
Go Pink.
I'll come round there too.
My spectacles.
Hello, Sarah. I'm just moving.
Hello.
Hello, world.
Right, I'm on it now. What am I going on to?
She's just moving all over the place. Oh my days.
I'm thick. Right, what do I go on to?
It should bring me up. Go down. Go down.
Go down. I'm not thinking.
It's just...
Right.
Hello, Louise. I don't know if that's Anthony or is that... No, it should be saying that we're live now. So you can share it. It's not saying we're live. It's not saying we're live. Hello, world. How are you? The boss...
Well, let me play.
The boss is back doing a live. Hello, Heidi. Guys, get sharing. I have a guest tonight.
It won't let me share.
Hello, Mr. Pickup. How are you?
It won't let me share.
Oh, I don't know.
Hello, peoples.
This is Trish.
Fat Trish.
Don't call yourself that.
My spectacles on and everything.
Hello, Kimmy. Hello, Rashid. Yes. We're all fine. How are you guys?
It's damn it.
I'm having to do the arm thing.
What can I say?
Do the arm thing.
We need me mum.
I'm going to do the arm thing because I forgot my selfie stick. I always forget my selfie stick. So, this is my good friend Trisha.
Hello.
Hello. And Trisha's going to tell her story today about what she's been through, where she's come to. We've got every time we go live, we always have this big light. It's coming from the mirror. Shining on these lines. We always do.
Hang on.
Lead it into... She's going to mess about with the lights now. It's going to be too dark. Is that too dark? That's too bright. I think that's too dark. Yeah, just leave that on. It's fine.
Why don't we sit on there?
Do you want to move around?
Then we don't move.
Shall we move round so it's not... No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just lean back.
But if you sit on that side,
No, I've moved now.
the mirror's reflecting light in it.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad now. Sit down. It's fine.
Pat my ass.
Pack your ass. Park your ass down.
Change my belly for my slim one.
Yeah.
Can they hear us?
They can hear us. Guys, how are you doing today? So do us a favour, hit that share button. Because I'd like more people to listen to this. I think this is a really interesting one this evening because I know that we've spoken a lot about, when I do lives with people, about people who have gone through tragedies in their life, and through that, they have gone down the depression route, anxiety and all the rest of it. I think this one tonight is a bit of a different spin because, how old were you when you had your accident?
23.
23. Okay, so we're going to find out in a minute what happened in her accident, and literally she is defying odds even being here today. She really is. She's an amazing woman. But before you had your accident, what was your life like?
Obviously totally different. I used to be a holiday rep. I worked at Benidorm, Crete and Gran Canaria. Before that I was in the army. I was a soldier, so I could run and do this, that and the other, and I can't really walk nowadays. Before that, when I was at school, I used to do all the sports. I ran all sports. I went to school with Roanna, so...
And we went to school together.
I was better than her, though.
I was the captain of the netball team.
Oh, yeah, but you're an older than me.
I'm only a year older.
What else?
You swam for Bradford Dolphins,
Oh, yeah, I swam for Bradford Dolphins and City of Bradford, and I swam for West Yorkshire. When I was in the army, I swam for the army as well. Before the army, I was in army cadets. So I've always had a fitness, I've always done something. I tell you what as well, I played table tennis, and I was the #1 in the whole Yorkshire. Yay!
There you go. So we've got someone who was a real keen fitness fanatic, someone who was so into fitness. Just before you had your accident, you were planning to come home, and what were you planning on doing?
coming home to be a paramedic.
Okay.
And then I needed a paramedic, which is a bit funny, really.
Then she needed paramedics. So, tell the people who are watching this live, and if you've just logged on, can you please... someone from the admin team has said they got their 10 metres at swimming.
Oh, well done.
Someone's put friendship goals.
Well
Do you know
done.
what? She's one of my besties now, and she's going to tell you, or I'll tell you why later on, but then you had your accident. Do you want to tell, and I am going to put a picture on after this live of what happened. Do you want to tell the world what happened?
Well, I don't really know such what happened. I can't remember anything. It's just like pictures and things, and like police reports and things, this, that and the other. I was a holiday rep. I dropped all the reps off in a hotel. I was going home to get some money from the house, and I lived 100 foot up a mountain, and don't have a clue how. I went home, I got the money, I left my driveway, and I went 100 foot down the mountain, but the mountain had been dug up and they was building a new hospital. So I was aiming for the right place, it just weren't ready for me.
No, the hospital
So I had to go
wasn't ready.
sleep for 2.5 months.
So,
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
100 foot off a mountain. Most people, and I mean, the car, you can't even identify it's much of a vehicle. Most people wouldn't survive that. 2.5 months in a coma.
They said I'd never walk or talk again. As you can tell, I never shut up and gobby get. And I do kind of walk, but I have to have a walking stick, or I've got a wheelchair that I use as well when I'm like going on long, like in airport and things like that.
Long journeys.
So when I'm going to see
How did
my
you feel
brother.
when you woke up? And obviously when you first woke up, you didn't speak a word of English, did you? You spoke fluent Spanish. You had to be retrained how to speak English.
Mum said it was like having a baby. I had to be retrained to talk, retrained to get washed, retrained to get clothed, dressed, colours. I knew nothing. Mum said it was like having a baby again.
You knew
I
nothing.
had to learn everything.
Once you start to get a sense of who you were, did you ever feel, I know I should be able to do this, but I can't do it? How did that make you feel, going from being such an able-bodied person, so active in sport, so active in your life, having a dream and a goal of coming back and being a paramedic, and then one foul swoop, it were all...
I was just constantly depressed and crying, and I just always felt like I couldn't do no. And it was my mum, she did the world for me, my mum. Basically, when I was in hospital and I asked for something, my nana, she used to get it for me and give it for me. But my mum used to go, get it yourself. You can move, do it yourself. So she used to make me do stuff, but obviously I could do it, so...
Is there any point that you wanted to die?
I still do now and then. Get depressed all the time. I'm on them... Well, the doctor's taken me off them now. I was on depressant tablets. Sorry, kicking you.
I can't feel it. Can't feel it.
Footsie with her. I were on depression tablets, and the doctor's taken me off them because I take a tablet called pregabalin, and there's something in pregabalin which is equivalent to like a happy tablet.
Yeah, it's also, you take it for spasms and stuff
Yeah.
like that, pregabalin.
Yeah, take it for all sorts.
Yeah.
But there's loads of different things in it.
What do you do to get yourself out of those moments? Because I know now recently you've started going back to the gym to try and keep your upper body as physical and as active as what you
Yeah.
can do. Even your legs don't work properly, to try and keep other parts of your body as physical.
I go to Richard John's gym, and the instructors in there are really good. They've got time for me and they help me do things when they know I'm not that good at it. But I generally do most of the stuff that I can do myself now. But I know that they're always there for... Look at me with my hands. I know that
Dazza does that as well.
I know they're always there if I need anybody to help me do anything. But I've started going to Thornton Recreation Centre. And,
My old school, that.
well, that's not mine. Mine was like posh school. And then... Alright, Buttershaw.
Oh, dead posh.
Really posh. Grammar school.
In special measures.
Apart from me, I work. So you've got... I mean, forget what we're on about then.
Oh, that's one thing as well. She's got a very short-term memory. And I do remember one of the stories you told me. She does...
No, I've remembered you changed subject.
Oh, go on, sorry. She remembered.
Thornton school, Thornton grammar, and I started, got Pilates there, but it's all on the floor. So I can do that. Just lay down, have a sleep. It's easy.
Does it feel good to get back into fitness after you've been
yeah.
out for it for so many years?
Yeah. But obviously, a lot of stuff I can't do it but I know how it should be done, so I tell people, and they're like, how do you know that? Like with swimming, and I showed some people that are swimming, obviously in the swimming pool, but they're like, how do you know how? And I'm like, just...
You did it?
I used to do it, yeah. I used to do it every day, swimming, so... It's a small world that we live in, and things happen for a reason, they say, but they didn't want me upstairs or downstairs, so...
You're still on the level playing field of the world.
Absolutely, to annoy everyone.
To annoy everyone. Obviously, I have to say what she's been through is amazing, because when I got told I would never walk and never be able to use my legs again, that was a massive impact on me. But to have the impact to be told, you will never speak, eat, you will never be able to do anything again. You are going to be a cabbage, and you defied odds totally by not being that cabbage and getting back to something where you wanted to be. Do you think like things
My
like
carers back?
Do you think things like, you know, settling down, getting married, having children has been impacted because of having the accident?
Oh yeah, I would love to be married and have children nowadays, but I don't think that'll ever happen to me, so...
Why?
We got married for ugly bird. But I'm trying to get rid
She
of the
does
fact...
put herself down. She does put herself down, and you need to stop doing that. But
My baby's just come in.
the dog. That's the dog.
Max? I'm not on the phone.
We're doing the live.
My mum's just come on.
She might come and say hello, the mother. She might. She is. They're just saying amazing. People are just saying you're amazing. And she is. For what she's been through, she is absolutely
Hey, Max.
awesome. Hello, Max. This is like the equivalent of Charlie, Daz's cat. And she is lovely, because when I first...
Get out with that. Shouting, Mum.
When I had my... The dog's going crazy, look.
Not that dog, that dog. Hey, stop it.
She don't want to do in the live. They've just said, hey, mother. So when I had my accident, when I had my spinal injury, I've got to say, when Trisha found out, she was an amazing amount of support. I don't think I'd have got as far as what I've got if I hadn't have had you to give me a kick up my ass.
Well, you were a lazy bugger and you didn't want to do all.
I didn't want to go out the house, no. I must admit, when I first came home from hospital, I did not want to go out the house at all. I didn't want to socialise. I didn't want to do anything. And the first week, Trisha said, right, I'm coming to see you. Are you? Yeah, coming to see you. Get dressed and we're going to have some lunch. And we did. The next week, she says, oh, I'll come again. So the next week arrived. She says, make sure you're dressed, though. And for me, it was just... I knew that Trisha was coming. I had to sort myself out, get myself dressed, get myself downstairs, and we'd have some lunch. And that went in my head.
That was good for me, because I was doing things and I had my mind to do something. So that was good, instead of just sitting at home and going to the gym and such. But
yeah. But then the second week you came and you were like, we're going out now. And I freaked. I went, we're doing what? We're going where? We're off out Riona. Before I knew it, my wheelchair were in the car. And it's a case of, well, your wheelchair's in the car now, you've got to come along. You're not sticking in this house. And that was, and I could understand, because although yours is a head and brain and mine is spinal, it's a very similar thing, because we were both incapacitated. We both couldn't do the things that we wanted to do. So making it relative, she totally understood everything. But she could have helped me be depressed and washed up, and you didn't. I think that's one thing you've never lost.
Washing up.
You've never, no, washed up as in just not doing it. But you've never lost your fight, have you?
Because my mum. She's made me do stuff. She's great as mum, so... There's a lot of mums that wouldn't have done like what she's done. And my mum's now got her job from doing what she did for me, so she's a support worker.
Yeah, she works for the people who've got spinal injuries and disabilities. Do you find that it helped having that support network around for you?
All my family, my nana's 81 now, and she will still walk here, there and everywhere for me. She's fit for 81, but... There's a lot of nanas that are fit and wouldn't do things like that. And then I've got my auntie and my dad. My dad died 5 years ago, but he weren't amazing. My dad, he used to do every day when I was in hospital. He used to put the weight on me. He used to bring me cream buns. I'm looking up because so they can see me. I think I'm such a short ass.
Sorry, we'll go like that so people can see.
But yeah, so if you see me out anywhere, I'll have straight hair and I'll have no glasses on.
She's a curly tots, really. She's normally a curly tots, really. But Trisha is amazing. Trisha is someone that she was supposed to have died. She was supposed to have died. Anyone who fell off 100 foot off a mountain would normally die. And when you see the state of the car, she was supposed to have died. She wasn't supposed to be here. And not only that, everything that she was told that would happen to her, you weren't supposed to be here. It was, you were supposed to be here in a totally different entirety,
Yeah,
looking totally different.
Yeah, they tried to put me in a home place, well, Wagtail. It's in Westwood, if anyone knows where Westwood is.
That's in Bradford.
And they tried to put me in there, and I went for respite, because my mum used to be my carer at home. And I went for respite to Wagtail, and they came in, and they said, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to cook? And I love cooking, hence the weight. I love cooking, and I can cook still. So I said, yeah, and they said, right, well, what do you want to make? We'll go shopping, get whatever you want to do to make for tea. And then they took me back to the apartment, because I made my own food. They said, oh, well enough. Oh, all right, but there were a problem with the door in the place, so instead of them looking for me somewhere else to go, they said, you're too well to be here, so they gave me a kick out. Give me a boot.
Did you want to stay there, or were you happier being with your mum?
I lived by myself, and when I lived round the corner from here, you came to the house, didn't you?
No.
You got my house and lived by myself?
No, I don't think I did. I don't remember if I did.
Anyway, and then I moved back up my mum's and that, but no, because I don't think it had been. I'm very independent and I do what I want when I want, as you know. So.
Thank you for sharing, Sammy. Lots of people have shared.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Trisha is
Scaring
someone.
people.
I know Trisha is someone that honestly defies the odds. When everything was supposed to have gone wrong, when she was supposed to have given up, she didn't, and she did feel like she wanted to give up, and she still has moments like that and days like that, where it'd be easier to give up than to carry on trundling through. But then she remembers that I was supposed to die, and I didn't die, so I'm not giving up today, because I didn't give up back then, so I'm not going to give up today. And that's a really positive message to send to people out there. She's disabled, she's been through a lot, she wasn't supposed to be here, but she's here.
Have I told you this? Sorry, I don't know if I told you this. When I were in a coma, when I woke up out of my coma, and I obviously learned to talk English again, I said to my mum, I said, my Uncle David came last night. She went, no, when you went home last night, David came to see me. And she went, no, he didn't. I went, he did, Mum. So, my Uncle David, my mum's brother, he died 22 years ago. So, it must have been a spirit or something like that.
Wow.
But they say spirits come to you when you're going to go over there, and don't they? So,
It still wasn't right, it still wanted his time to take
they
it.
just didn't want me.
No, they didn't want
They
you.
didn't have enough food for me.
And you started to come on a Thursday now?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
It was good.
Was it what you expected?
No, totally different. There's a big variety of age differences.
Massive variety
Yeah,
of
it's
age
like
difference.
a lot of young ones and a lot of old ones as well.
There is a massive big variety at the show on a Thursday of age differences, and
But there are a lot of if you class it as disabilities between people that have maybe have had accidents or people that are born with things and stuff like that. So there's a big variety of difference.
there is, and all that help and support is given out there for those people. But it is very much like a homely atmosphere. People come in, they chat if they want, they don't chat if they don't want, and sometimes there's some structure to it. There was last week. I structured the Thursday evening last week, and sometimes there's not. We just kind of go with the flow and have a cuppa and have a chat.
Don't tell them, not this week, but next week. Keep it a secret. I'm going to bring a cake for my birthday.
Are you going to bring cake for your birthday? Well, it's
But
not a
am I
secret
gonna-
now, because thousands of people are going to watch this live.
Yeah, well, you can all come for a slice of cake. Me 21st.
Your brother went on to achieve massively in sporting career, didn't he?
Yeah,
What does he do?
a rugby player.
Who does he play for?
Canberra Raiders in Australia.
Yeah,
And England as
NFL,
well.
and he plays for the England rugby team.
Elliot Whitehead.
How did you feel about that? Did that affect you at all, knowing that you were so sporting outgoing, or was it a case of I'm really?
No, because my brother got me into rugby, obviously, again. And I started playing wheelchair rugby at Bradford Bulls. And my mum started playing, my mum's best mate started playing, my auntie started playing, the whole family came and started playing. So we had the whole family side. But yeah, we used to be with that at Bradford Bulls. And then Then he left Bulls and he went to Canberra Raiders in France. Then he left them and he's now in Australia. Good holidays.
Good holidays, yeah. She has good holidays from the brother. So you're all pretty much a very sporting family, and it's lovely to see, Tricia, that you've not given up on that you're still a case of, right, okay, I can't use my legs properly, I'm going to get in a wheelchair and do it instead. And that is a really evil sport. Rugby wheelchair is like the most hardest sport ever to do. It is vicious and fierce. And I remember I played it once and they came
played it once.
Yeah, they came attacking me. No, they used to get me to play it sometimes, but they come ramming, raiding you with this. I just couldn't get over it. Like 4 wheelchairs coming at me, and I just threw the ball at them.
They still have a site, not a site. They still have a team, Bradford Bulls.
Yeah, they've won. They won the league in the rugby wheelchair.
So I mean, they're on the internet. So I mean, if you're interested in doing that, look it up. But I know Halifax have got a wheelchair team as well.
Yeah, they've got a wheelchair team, and they've got a basketball team.
Well, yeah, they've got a basketball team as well. Someone plays that, but anyway. But you don't have to be
disabled. You don't have to be
a wheelchair user to do it.
You could have any kind of disability.
You don't have to have
but you don't have to have a disability. And you know what?
In a wheelchair.
To come along and go to some of those places and have amazing fun in wheelchairs, or to go to any of the events that I set up that are going to be for wheelchair users, come along, get in a wheelchair, have a go, and see that there is fun for people who are in wheelchairs, and there is lots of things to do. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's not just limited, and you can have amazing fun with and get to know people in wheelchairs as well, and see that we are still human.
You don't realise until you're using a wheelchair how fit they must be to people that are in wheelchairs 24/7.
It's all upper body strength.
Yeah, and like I know someone, she plays for the England wheelchair rugby team, and she flies around in her she's wheelchair bound now, but she flies around in her wheelchair. I go about 1 mile an hour, if that.
I fly around in mine. But I've got a lighter one now, a much lighter weight.
Yeah, I've got a lightweight one as well.
Wheelchair that I can fly around in. Unless Dazza's sending me down a road that I don't want to go in too fast.
If it's a hill and you've got your ice hand at back.
No. What, so I fall out when I get to the bottom for doing. Yeah. I don't want another spinal injury. I've had enough.
No, it's got to have a mat at the bottom for you.
Oh, no. Can you imagine doing wheelchair skiing? I don't think they do it. They do snowboarding for people who are paralysed.
I think they do wheelchair skiing.
Oh, God.
But it's a wheelchair. It's not a wheelchair. It's a board.
Yeah, it's a snowboard.
It's like a snowboard, Jake.
Snowboard that you
What do you call it? You know, I don't want to mention names on it, but someone we know. And he went to school. He went to Mandale, and then he went to Queensborough. And he went on holiday with all his friends, and just proper talking double Dutch to everyone.
No, it's someone that we know that ended up having a very bad accident.
Yeah, do you know what I'm about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes snowboarding and everything.
He's paralysed from his neck down.
Yeah, he's a paraplegic.
No, I'm a paraplegic. He's a quadriplegic. Tech is from your chest. And then a quad is from the top. Do you know what? You've done amazing tonight. I'm glad you came on. She was a bit nervous. She cancelled on me first. But I'm glad you came on. And this is what it is. It's about showing people that there's lots of different... It's so versatile out there what people have been through. And everyone can go through different things at different stages in their lives that bring them to where they feel a bit depressed about themselves or heavily depressed about themselves or very anxious about things, and showing you that people can overcome and live a great life and have great things in their lives. And okay, their dream of what they wanted to be might have been taken like yours was, but it doesn't mean that you can't be something. It doesn't mean you can't achieve something. The more people who come in these lives with me and tell their story to the world, the more people we can help.
Sorry.
Go on.
No, if there's anyone that wants to ask me questions, if you come on Thursday, I'll be there on Thursday. I might look better on Thursday though.
Good evening, Lindsay.
Evening.
Yeah, do you know what? Come to the show. You're going to meet people down there that you can ask questions, that you can talk to, and that you can speak about things to. Because it's about... Look who's back.
Kill a dog. What are you looking for?
He might start yelping again in a minute.
Okay. Nice.
Hello. He's back. Say hello.
Wait.
He's not looking.
He's looking for his B-A-double-L.
Max.
What's that?
What's this? What's that? Max. No, don't think he like those.
Scared him.
Scared him then. So yeah, guys, if you want to do what Trisha's done tonight, and you don't even have to bare your soul to the world, but just telling people a little about your story, a little about what you've been through can make such an impact in somebody else's life. You know, if there's anyone going through this now, what Trisha went through, she's testimony to say if you put in enough hard work, you start believing in yourself again and you don't give up and you've got someone to give you a kick up the arse, you can get there. And maybe it might not be exactly where you wanted to get, but it's a damn sight better than being told you could never read, write,
I'm
walk,
not where I want to be yet.
talk. But you're going to get there.
When I have your figure, game on. I'm a fatty nowadays. I used to swim for. Do I have to show my belly?
Look, I've got my
sexy slippers.
the ripped jeans on again. You have no idea how difficult it is to get in these. Because my feet don't dorsiflex, I end up slipping my foot through every single hole. But do you know what? I do it and I put these on because I know it's going to be a task to do it. I know that I'm going to end up getting frustrated. So I've got to try and just master moving my feet so that they get through the jeans.
Me to get in this jumper, God, it's hard. I have to lift my arms up. And then, oh God, I tell you, it's well hard. But I've also got to get it off tonight. I can't put my arms up and put it up. We all have problems.
We do. You do. We definitely all have problems. And you know what? Just laugh at it, guys, because it's never as bad as what you think it is it?
No.
It's never as bad as what you think it is.
If you make it feel bad, if you make yourself feel unhappy about it, then it's worse. But if you realise, yeah, you've got a disability or you've got a problem, but you know who you're with knows you've got a problem, so they know you won't be able to do certain things, and you have a go, and if you can't do it, you just laugh you can't do it. And it's you nowadays, isn't it? It's like me, I take the mickey out myself all the time.
She does. All the time.
I get told off. And I'm really sorry for saying this word, but this is my favourite word, my spacker.
She says it to me. Come on, Spacker. Let's get moving. But if anyone else said that to me, I would be pretty annoyed. But I am. My legs are retarded. That is the correct word for them.
That's a legal word that nowadays.
That is the legal word. Retarded. My legs are retarded.
You can't say
retarded.
spacky. You can't say retard.
You are retarded.
Oh, I've always been retarded, so it's not you.
But you know what? We're using correct terminology, and it doesn't sound nice at all, does it? It sounds really bad. It does sound really bad. Compared to what you guys have been through, I feel that my problems are nothing. And that's where we're here to say they're not nothing. Everything that everyone goes through means something to you. It's important to you. But we're just here to tell you that you... Have these been jeans on a week? No, I've worn them 4 times.
Shan't washed them.
They don't. I think these jeans at the moment are just my jeans where...
Oh, she wears.
They're really annoying jeans. So I really struggle with my feet, so I wear them more to try and get my feet better, if that makes any difference. But makes any sense. But it's the... Yup. What? No, do that thing you can do with your tongue. It's like a salad bowl. It's not right.
Can you lick your nose? Can you lick your nose?
It's what?
Can you lick your nose?
I haven't tried to lick my nose.
I'm trying to lick it.
On live?
Yeah,
Who wants us to...
Yeah.
I don't think people want to see me lick my nose, Trisha.
I don't need tissue. Sorry. Should I have me on air again?
Well, it can't. It's not supposed to be all doom and gloom. Just because you go through things that are doom and gloom doesn't mean that your whole life is doom and gloom. Go on,
Wait,
try.
can you put that picture on? See that picture?
Oh, I can.
No, not as good as mine.
I have to lift my chin to get it up. You do have to. You just bring your tongue out.
I've only got a little tongue as well.
I forgot to bring my tongue out. I can't reach it. If I can move my chin up.
My tongue.
What?
That's my tongue.
This life has taken a funny turn.
Who's put that on?
Julia said, go on, try. Yeah. I've done it. You've done it. We've touched our noses. I can only touch my philtrum.
She's rubbish.
I can't touch my chin.
She won't be in the Olympics with that, will she?
No, I won't be in the Olympics for just being able to touch my philtrum.
Next time we go out, we'll go on when we're all done up. Look at the state of me. Got my spectacles on.
Which one? You look lovely. I don't think I can see in them. No, not at all.
My mum's back and she's hiding.
I can't focus
here,
in
Mum.
them at all.
Oh, I don't want to be on it.
Come here.
The mum don't want to be on it. I think the world want to say thank you to mum for being so amazing.
Just come here.
No.
She's hiding behind the door.
Them candles need turning off.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to get me some
Excuse me, there is a message for
There you go. Mum won't come on. So on that note, guys, we're going to go. And we're just here to say that you can still be disabled and proud. You can be able-bodied and not have a disability, but have a disability in your head and still be proud. And you can still live an amazing life regardless of where you're at and what you're doing.
But
You
can
don't-
I just say, what is disability?
Yeah, what is disability?
Yeah, there's a normal person, but
Does that mean the normal?
Exactly.
What's normal?
exactly.
What's normal? But you can still be happy and be abnormal like us.
I'm not happy. Not a minute. But, well, I am. But
Start with me. You should be ecstatic.
yes, right, good. And I cooked a tea.
You did. I got a really healthy
And she
tea.
ate it.
I did. I ate the chicken.
Left all the vegetables.
No, I ate loads of vegetables, but I'm going to put a picture on, she put a mound on my plate. It was absolutely massive. But, yet again, I just want to say, this woman's amazing and I'm going to say it again, from falling 100 foot off a cliff. She should have died. All the odds were stacked against her to die. She was so fit and agile and athletic. And yeah, her life changed. But she went with the changes that she had. And she beat the changes. And everyone who said that you weren't going to be here, she told them to sod off.
Sorry, this is me things.
She's a
coming to my
fighter,
head.
you see.
When I was in hospital, there was my best friend Emma.
Mohammed.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about. And she was the only person, well, apart from my family, she came into hospital and my mum like, do you know who this is? I went, yeah, I went to school with her. She went, okay, what's her name? I went, it's Mohammed. And obviously everyone was laughing, her real name's Emma. And I still call her Mohammed, only joking nowadays, she's still Mohammed. But
She's
there must have been
amazing.
somebody around talking about a Mohammed or something like that, because that name's stuck in my head. And she's called Emma Barton, so it's not like Mohammed, is it?
That loads of people are going to Google Emma Barton now.
She's sexy.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Very, but she's a very nice person. She's a very nice person, you know. She came to see you every day in hospital and
Yeah,
spent that time with you. But some people as well that are not there when you want them to be there, you have to realise that other people are going through, and Trisha does. She realises that other people have their own things that they're going through in life, and it doesn't mean that they don't care if they're not there every day, because they still do. And your true friends might have a moment away, but they'll always be there when you need them. But on that note, me and the supersonic amazing Trisha,
Supersonic, Ninja Turtles, Power Girl.
we're going to go now. So hit that love button. Send us some love before we go. Thank you for tuning in. Please share this live. And if you'd like to come on a live with me and tell your story, even just about anything that you've been through that you think can inspire somebody to push past where they're at right now and to achieve further, then come on a live with me. Look at all the love.
I'll be back next week.
She'll be back next week and she will be there on Thursday. So come down to the show on a Thursday evening. Have a coffee and some cake with us.
I'm not making it this week.
No, I think we've got cheesecake. I think Tina's making cheesecake this week.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So there you go.
Nice and slim, so I'll be alright.
Thank you everyone for your love. Thank
And the
you for
picture will
watching
be
this
on the
live.
car.
And I'm going to put a picture on as soon as we come off of where she came from and where she is now, which is amazing. So, mwah! Bye.
Ciao, Bella.